Hey nerds, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we go to Motor City Comic Con. Hey nerds, it is Comic Con day and it is already off to a rough start. One, I'm here super late, so I had to park super far away. And two, I was supposed to be getting 2 signatures today, like I told you guys in a previous video. And I'm slow. I didn't read the schedule correctly, and the main person that I wanted to get a signature from was only here yesterday, which is Friday. And I normally only come to local cons one day out of the weekend, and that's usually on Saturday. I'll still get 1 signature, and I'll still enjoy the con, but this was my first time getting signatures, and now I can't even get the main one that I wanted, so hopefully the rest of the day goes a little bit better. Okay, so now that the con is over, I want to show you guys all the goodies that I picked up. I'm super excited. I spent way more money than I should have, but I'm really happy with all the stuff that I got. Oh, and also, look at my shirt. I made it for Comic-Con. It's got my logo on it and my YouTube name. Cheap Nerd, of course. Simplified logo, name. Just to promote myself, and I had business cards. But fun fact, I'm super awkward, and so it was hard for me to pass out my business card, so I passed out like 6. But okay, anyways, on to the stuff. So to start with, we got 3 Lego minifigs. Let's check out who I got. So the first one that I got is the Alien. This is Alien. Then we also got Syndrome. And then last but not least, we got Mr. Incredible. I got these bad boys for $5 a piece. The dude was selling them for 6, but since I got 3, I was like, do 3 for 15. It's one of the great things about Comic Cons and swaps and meets and stuff like that. It's because you can try to negotiate. No price is ever set in stone. You can try. They can say no, but what's the harm in asking? Okay, now on to the pops. Every time I go to Comic Con, I never really look for like rare pops or expensive stuff, or even like just regular stuff. I don't look for that because people are selling them for like 10, 15 bucks. And I'm like, it's the same thing I can get at Hot Topic or Box Lunch for cheaper when there's a discount going on. So I don't ever try to look for those kind of pops. And I don't look for like rare or whatever or vaulted, because people always upcharge at events like that, which, hey, that's cool. It's a good way to make their money. But that's just not for me. I'm too cheap. So when I go, I try to look for larger booths that are having like $5 pops, even if they're not a large booth. A lot of people will have discounted pops. And so that's where I found all of these pops. So first up, I got Violet from The Incredibles. So this is Violet outside of her box. She looks pretty standard. You could tell it's her because of her little purple ball that turns into like her shield or whatever. And then she's wearing her Incredibles outfit and the mask. And then just, you know, her signature hair and headband. Alright, the next one that we got, I ended up getting 4 out of the 5 that I need. And that is the Care Bears. So first up, we have, who is this? Tenderheart Bear, I think, right? That's the orange one? Yeah. So we got Tenderheart Bear. I love it. Tenderheart Bear, of course, has a heart in the middle of its stomach. And then it's holding a little star. Oh my god, I loved it. I love the little stars from the movie. I really loved Care Bears when I was little. I used to have it on VHS. It was like one of my first VHS tapes, and I used to watch it on repeat. The next bear that we got is Love-A-Lot Bear. Love-A-Lot Bear just has 2 hearts in the middle of their stomach, and then a little heart on their hand. The heart looks super janky. Look at that. Next, we have Good Luck Bear. They have a 4-leaf clover in the middle of their stomach, you know, good luck. And they're green, and of course, again, a little heart on the tushy. And last but not least, we have Cheer Bear. So, funny story, when I was getting this one, I was talking to the guy about it, and he was like, oh yeah. He was like, oh, at first I thought you found Love-A-Lot. Because apparently somebody came by the booth and was looking for it, and they looked through and they couldn't find it, so they didn't get it. But then when I went and looked, obviously I got Love-A-Lot Bear, but the person just didn't look well enough. Like, for $5 pops, if there seems to be anything that may pique my interest, I'm going to take the time and the due diligence to look through. So I was like lifting pops, setting them aside in groups, making sure I looked at every single pop on that table and got ones that were for me. So let's go ahead and check out Cheer Bear. All right, this is Cheer Bear out of their box with a little rainbow on the tummy. And of course, the hearts in the hand. Okay, last but not least, when it comes to pops, I did not buy a pop while I was there, but I did get signatures. So I did not get a signature from Deku. I'm so sad. But thankfully, I was still able to get Monica's signature. So let me show you guys what I did. I didn't listen to anybody else. People try to tell me not to do what I wanted to do and just do what everybody else gets done, which is like sign the window of the pop box and blah, blah, blah. But I didn't want to do that. I'm my own person and it's my money. So let me show you what I did. So this is Sue. Ooh, all the glare. Ooh, from the lights and the camera and the action. There we go. Okay, so this is Sue in a pop stack, as you see up there. So what I did, let me open this up for you, show you my brilliant plan. So the reason I wanted to put in a hard stack, one, of course, is to protect the signature, show that this is special because I got it signed and everything. Oh, I got it signed to say Ribbit, and then her signature, and then she tagged it Frappy. I saw this online and I was like, ooh, I want Ribbit. I couldn't think of what else to say, so I wanted that. But again, I wanted to show it off in the clear protector and not in the pop box because I want to be able to see all sides of it and all the detail and everything if I pick it up, because that's the reason I'm an out-of-the-box collector. I want to see the pop itself. So what I did was I took a regular soft protector and I cut out the front panel of the soft protector. So I got her to sign just this one little sheet of a protector. And then I took the protector sheet, like I said, I cut it out. Okay, so I took the sheet and then I slipped it inside of the hard stack. And then I just put the pop in there at the bottom, like normal. Oop. Like that. And then you pop the lid back on. And now the signature is connected to the pop without the pop having to be in its box. But yeah, that is my signature. The very first signature that I got at a con. I'm so excited. And I really like the way that I decided to do it. It's unique and it's for me and I enjoy it. I didn't get a signature to ever resell. I got the signature because I wanted it. So I'm cool with the fact that it's not tied to the pop. So I couldn't like resell the pop as a signed pop. Pshaw. Okay, let's move on to some art and comics. I forgot I bought a comic as well at Comic-Con. So the name of like the comic series or whatever is Sorghum and Spear. I was really intrigued because the guy described it. I can't remember which two like worlds he mashed together, but when I saw it, I thought of like a all black, all female Avatar, The Last Airbender set in like a world where it's just them. This is the kind of graphics that you see. And the team that makes the comic, they're actually going to be starting like it wouldn't be a web series because it's going to be on Netflix, but they're doing a, see, this doesn't count as anime. He said he would love for it to be anime, but it's not put in the anime category yet. So it's just going to be an animation on Netflix. They're in the works of it right now. So I'm excited if that makes it. I would love to watch this on TV. Like, the concept just really blows my mind. And I'm excited to read this comic, actually, even though I'm not the biggest on reading comics. But the comics were $10, and if you bought a comic, then you could also buy a print for $5. Okay, so this is the print that I decided to buy. Again, it has a title at the top, and then it has what I'm assuming are going to be the main characters. Like, look at them. She looks like Kita from, dang, what's the name of that movie? Wow, I love that movie. The Lost City of Atlantis. She looks like Kita from Lost City of Atlantis, like the blue eyes and all that stuff. Like, look at them. They just look bad and like they about to like save the world. I love it. I love the art. So that's what made me buy the comic. And because I went back and bought a comic in a print, he decided to throw in a print from like his own stash for free. So I didn't have to pay for the second one. And this is the second print Again, it has all those same women looking bad, but plus some other characters. So the next piece of art that I'm going to show, I actually probably should have shown earlier when I showed the signed pop. And that is a signed photo of Sue. So I did not buy this print. When I paid the price for the signature, they had a bunch of their own like cardstock prints that you would get with your purchase for her to sign. But because I already had something on my own that I wanted signed, I was like, oh, I don't really need one. But then I asked, could I still have one, like just to keep the actual print since it came with the signature? So they let me keep it. And while I was talking to her, she's super nice, by the way. You know, she was like, oh, you have a print too? Like, I can sign that because there was nobody else like waiting in line or anything at the time that I went. So she offered to also sign this. So it says, NerdyMoMo, ribbit, just call me Sue. And then her signature, Monica Real, and Froppy. Okay, the next one that we got is a tiny little print, but it was only $5 and I really liked the concept. And that is this Steven Universe artwork. The reason I really like this print is because it's showing all the characters as like little toys that Steven and Connie are going for in this claw machine. Like, look at them. Okay, the next piece of art, again, is a piece of Steven Universe art. I forgot that I got this one. So, boom, here we go. This is a ruby and a sapphire. I don't know, I just really liked the way that this was drawn, like their aesthetic. Okay, the next print that I got is one of the most expensive prints that I own, like the most I've paid for a print, but I really like the design and the concept of this art, and I haven't found really much art at all from this anime, and I love it. And that is this Hunter x Hunter poster. Well, art. I don't know what to call it because it's not large, but it's 11x17. Okay, anyways, so this is from the show Hunter x Hunter. You know, Gon and Killua and Hisoka, and it's amazing. Like, look at the characters that it has. All right, and last but not least, we got a bunch of different art pieces from this one artist. So this is like one of my favorite artists that I have found from going to cons and stuff. It is the artist that did the 2 Steven Universe pictures that you see up here on the wall, the ruby and the sapphire, and the pearl and the pink lady on the motorcycle. He also did my Hero Academia piece that I have up. I just really love his work. I really love his art style, the way that he puts the characters together conceptually. And then his wife does all the coloring. I love the way that she colors her images, and they're so saturated and so beautiful. So I always go back, and I had to get some more. And it was buy 2, get 1 free. So basically, like, if you spend $30, you'll get 4 prints. So it's less than $10 a print. So there were only 3 that I like really wanted, and I didn't want to just get a 4th one just to get it since it was like free. So I asked him, he had smaller postcard size ones that he called it, and I asked him like, hey, could I do like a couple of the postcard size ones since they're cheaper in replace of this one? He was like, yeah, you know, I'll let you get like, I don't remember how many he said. He said like 3 or 4 or 4 or 5, something like that. And I was like, oh wow, that's really great. Like, he's willing to work with me. So that first one is this Hunter x Hunter photo. Next, we got this Bob's Burgers postcard size print. So I got these 4 game controller women. They had women and men, not for each system. Like, some systems were women and some systems were men. So it turns out all the systems I got were women. I got a Super Nintendo controller and a woman, a Nintendo 64 woman, I have a GameCube woman, the PlayStation 4 woman. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Alright, this first one, I saw it at a con last year, but again, I ended up not getting it because I was being cheap. But now I'm getting super back into Avatar after the release of the new pops. So I got this amazing piece right here. Look at the freaking detail. Look at all the character work. Look at the visual layout and the concept. Like, it just looks so amazing. Like, look, it has everybody. I also got a Legends of Korra print because, again, it looks so freaking dynamic. Oh, guys, I totally forgot that I ended up getting 4 11x17 prints because he also gave me one for free. He was like, because I see you love Avatar so much, I think you'll appreciate this one. He said he wasn't supposed to have this print. They were supposed to have already scrapped all of the 11x17s that they had and only done the mini size, but he just happened to have some with him at the con, so he was like, why not give it to you? And that is this. Boom. And last but not least, this may actually be my favorite print that I picked up, which is surprising. I would have thought Ruby and Sapphire, or especially that Avatar one, because that's the first one I wanted to pick up. But I don't know, like the more I look at it, the more I love this one. So I got this print from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like, look at them. They just look so ferocious and so fierce, and like they're just ready to conquer and just gather all their alchemy and take people out. Look at it. It's just so dynamic, so vibrant. You know I love vibrant colors. Even though it's like a dark print, he pulled in the colors. Like his wife pulled in the colors, and it just looks so good. But that's gonna do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment sections, how do you think I did with this awesome Comic-Con haul? If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy, and hit that bell notification, and be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody you think may enjoy. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.